doing one of these things can get you sick. And say it does. And so you go to the doctor and he prescribes you a medication to take every 6 hours, in which you take your first one when you get home. And it enters your body and starts circulating in your bloodstream. A couple days later, he calls you back to test the amount of concentration of medication in your bloodstream. So he draws some blood and finds that amount. Now, if this amount is the concentration of the last time you took the pill, most would say yes, but they'd be wrong because it's actually the sum of all of the medication you've taken since your first one. This is similarly how the superposition principle works. Now, what is this? This is a principle that states that a wave, but sometimes particles, can exist in two or more states at the same time, and when measured, is the sum of all possible disturbances. So, to put it simply, just take a particle flying around you, like right here, and measure it at that exact spot. Now, we say it's just there because a couple minutes later, you measure it again, and it's right here. Now, this would show that both particles are there at the exact same time because particles are constantly moving. Because of this, this would also show that it's not just there, it's also here and here. Now, that brings the question, how do you get a somewhat good measurement of a particle? Well, actually, what you saw earlier when you measured it before was the sum of all the possible places it could be. When you measure a particle, you're actually disturbing it. So you're catching it at that exact location. It's the same with waves, because waves will hit sources all around us, come back at us, but only thing we hear or we see are the combination of it all. So when you hear a song or look at a picture, what you're really seeing is just loads of waves combining to create what you perceive.